Are you sitting alone at your desk, overwhelmed, unmotivated, and full of worries and self-doubt about your writing? What if boosting your writing excitement and productivity was much simpler and a lot more fun than you may think? The solution is to find your writing community. In this video, we'll see how joining a writing community will help you push through the most difficult writing days and will help you stay on track with your writing goals while also enjoying the writing journey. Let's discover together the 6 benefits of joining a writing community. Benefit number 1. A writing community helps you stay consistent. Staying consistent with your writing goals can sometimes feel difficult when you're all alone writing in isolation at home. But when you write together with other writers, you keep each other accountable. When you meet other writers for a writing session, even when you're tired and not in the mood to write before the session starts, everything changes once you arrive. The moment you see everyone else writing, you suddenly feel more energized and ready to work on your book. At least that's what happens to me. Seeing other writers in my writing community working on their own projects energizes me. It motivates me, and suddenly I write a lot more when I'm surrounded by other writers than I would have done if I stayed at home. And that's one of the best things about having a writing community. It encourages you to show up for your book even on those tough days when you don't feel like writing. On top of that, a writing community can also push you to write more. If you've ever used writing sprints for your writing sessions, then you know just how productive they can be. Now imagine doing those writing sprints together with other writers. You can turn them into a fun little competition to see who reaches the highest word count by the end of the writing sprint. Suddenly, everyone becomes more productive, more motivated, and at the same time, you're all having fun writing. Benefit number 2. You get encouragement when self-doubt creeps in. When you're writing alone at home, you can sometimes lose some of your motivation. It's not that you're no longer excited about your book. You're simply in the same routine and spending too much of your time alone in your head. When you're writing in isolation, the same thoughts keep repeating over and over again in your mind. You begin to feel like you're all alone in your struggles as a writer. And little by little, worries and self-doubt start to creep in. As more and more of your focus shifts towards those fears and insecurities, you end up with less and less mental space for your book and your creativity. What you need in those moments is to get out of your own head and remind yourself that you're not alone in what you're experiencing. And that's where a writing community can be really helpful. Connecting with other writers who are facing similar struggles can make a huge difference for your well-being as a writer. It helps you realize that other writers have gone through the same doubts, challenges, and frustrations as you. And most importantly, they managed to overcome them. They understand exactly what you're going through. And because of that, they can offer the encouragement, the support, and the motivation you need to get through those difficult times. Having the support of other writers when you're questioning yourself and wondering why you're even writing a book can sometimes make the difference between giving up on your story and pushing through until you type the end. Benefit number 3. You learn how to grow faster as a writer. When you're part of a writing community, you're surrounded by other writers with all sorts of backgrounds, life experiences, and writing experience. There is so much you can learn from them. My top Clifton strength is learner. So I always get really excited at the prospect of learning something new from anyone. First, there's so much you can learn from other writers about writing and publishing, especially if you're a new writer. Learning from their experiences can help guide you on your own writing journey, and it can help you figure out what to do and what not to do. And it saves you a lot of time and pain if you learn from someone else's experience instead of making every mistake yourself. Second, as I mentioned before, people are fascinating. Talking to other writers and hearing their stories, experiences, and perspectives can be very inspiring and spark new ideas for your own writing. Third, a writing community can also directly help you with your manuscript. Being part of a writing community can help you find a critique partner or a beta reader to give you feedback on your manuscript if you're open to that. All in all, other writers can help you grow faster as a writer and reach your writing goals sooner. Benefit number 4. A writing community makes writing more fun and less lonely. I feel like this is one of the biggest advantages of being part of a writing community. Writing alone at home can be good because there's no one there to bother you and you can just focus on your manuscript. But at the same time, writing in isolation can feel very lonely. When you meet other writers, you no longer feel isolated from the world. You are now part of a community that understands you and is there for you. They are there to support you on tough days and to celebrate your wins with you on the good days. And it's not just about your writing. Simply interacting with other people than writing in isolation can lift your mood and energize you. And you can all have fun together. Even if you don't meet to write, but you just meet for a short socializing session, it's still helpful because connecting with other people is great both for your health and for your mood. And a happier mood will then lead to a more productive writing session. Before we move on to the next benefit of writing communities, if you're enjoying this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more tips on being a productive, happy writer. Benefit number 5. You build meaningful connections with like-minded people. This benefit is highly correlated to the previous one. A writing community offers connection. And human connection is something that writers can sometimes lack when they're writing alone in isolation for days or weeks at a time. When you meet other people who have a similar lifestyle, go through similar struggles, and have similar goals and dreams as you do, it's really easy to connect with them. And when you connect with people who truly understand you, it's easy to form meaningful friendships. So a writing community is not just beneficial for your writing career, but also for your personal life. Having friends who understand you can make you feel supported, safer, less stressed, and less alone in both your writing journey and your personal life. Are you part of a writing community? In what ways has being part of a writing community helped you the most? Let me know in the comments. Benefit number 6. A writing community helps you believe in yourself and in your dreams. On the one hand, a writing community supports your writing dreams by encouraging you and being there for you throughout your writing journey. On the other hand, a writing community also gives you proof that your dreams are possible to achieve. Seeing that other writers have done it, they wrote an entire book, they published it, and achieved their writing dreams offers you both encouragement and a boost in motivation. It shows you that it can be done, and that motivates you even more to keep pushing forward and keep writing even during those difficult moments. Seeing other writers succeed always encourages me. Their success makes me feel more hopeful and more relaxed because it reminds me that despite all the struggles and all the hard times, they still made it. And if they could do it, I can do it too. And so can you. You can achieve your writing dreams. So don't give up. You can do it, dear happy writer. Keep writing, keep believing in yourself, and keep moving forward towards your dream. If you enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy this other video on how to overcome self-doubt as a writer. Keep writing and have fun writing.